Hey guys, Gold the Rider here, and welcome to another Assassin's Creed Odyssey video. Now, I'm going to preface this by saying there is currently an ice storm going on outside, so I'm going to try and get through this quickly so that the power doesn't go out and I lose all the footage. Anyways, today we are showing off the Wild Boar set, which came out today, and it's a pretty interesting set. As you can see, it has a lot of bone structures to it and stuff like that. It's very different looking from anything we've had before. But this is a hunter set. So my prediction from the last video was wrong.
Here you are.
I thought it was going to be a warrior set, but it's a hunter set. With that in mind, let's look at the stats. Okay, so we have hunter damage, headshot damage for the head, and the overall set is a 20% critical chance with hunter abilities. Pretty decent. I've actually recently been getting into the hunter style, so, you know, this might be a set that I look into using. We can have hunter damage and adrenaline per crit, then bow charging speed on the torso, damage with bows on distant targets for the waist, and damage with bow charge shots on the legs. It is scary out there. We also have a new heavy bladed weapon called the Underbite, which has hunter damage, damage on animals, and 50% crit damage but minus 10% crit chance. So I believe we've actually seen this before. If I'm not mistaken. I feel like there's other weapons that have this same effect. But still. Oh. Well, we have the reverse effect on the last set. So the last set had, like, the reverse of this. But still, it's pretty interesting, and considering the new system made it so that headshots aren't critical shots, this is sort of a weird one, because before, with the hunter damage, if you got a headshot, it was automatically a crit. So this really wouldn't have worked before, but they've gone and changed it. So now with the new system, I guess it does make it so that it is a more risk-reward thing, but it's not as interesting as I would have hoped for. Plus, the weapon itself actually counteracts the armor set. It literally halves the amount of chance that you have, because it does minus 10%. So, I don't know how useful this weapon is when used with this set, considering it seems to be a crit set. But that's just me, and, you know, I'm not like a master at this, I don't know all the stuff. So maybe I'm wrong, but this doesn't seem like the best set stats-wise, at least when compared to the set and the armor and the weapon that comes with it. But regardless, it does look very interesting. This is very different from anything we've seen before. The closest I can think of would be like the Underworld set, because that's the only other set that we really have bone styling with. Although, I will say that the Artemis's bow does look really good with this set. So I already kind of had it set up that way, and it ended up looking really good. I guess this would count as an Artemis set itself. Fun fact, in the store they also have made Artemis herself available as a ship lieutenant. But yeah, this is really interesting. There's bones just all over this thing. It's just coated in them. And I like the little strange boar skull that they got on the shoulder pad. But while this stuff is cool, it's the mount that I really like in this set. So we're gonna say goodbye to Icaros. Gonna jump over here, and oh god, it's been a while since I played. Yeah, look at this. This set is very interesting. Like, we got bones all over the set. We got a nice little, like, Spartan mohawk going on. And this really interesting headgear, which I like that they also have the lower jawbone as well as the upper jawbone, like the upper skull. I really like that the lower the lower jawbone is attached onto the lower jawbone of the horse itself. So like it actually looks like it's moving around and stuff, and I don't know, it's really cool. I really like this. It's kind of reminiscent of the like Underworld one. Well, not the Underworld. The crap. What is that one? The Abraxas one. As you can see, because it's like got that same kind of skull effect to it. But with this one, it's just like an actual horseling, so it's more realistic.
Off we go now.
Which I like. I like the more practical, realistic sets. I mean, it's still crazy, but I like that it's more realistic. Anyways, now that I've shown off everything, I'm going to switch over to Cassandra so we can show you that, and then I'm going to end the video, because as I said, there's an ice storm going on. I don't want to lose footage. What? What? Oh, shit. Okay, so here we are with Cassandra, and I find it funny. There we go. I find it funny that it's raining in the game just like it is outside. That's fun. So, as with most of these sets, I feel like this set actually works better with Cassandra. It is a bit more form-fitting, and the proportions of her body work better with the armor set itself. Not to say it doesn't look good on Alexios. It does look good on Alexios, but I feel like it looks a little bit better on Cassandra. Also, something that I noticed, I think, yeah, there's a lot of more, like, dangling parts to this. Like, the little, like, bones on the helmet actually jangle around when you move, which I think is actually really interesting. I didn't notice that before. I thought it was all just sort of like a static helmet, but there's actually, like, a lot of bits that sway, like, as you move about. And I also really like the glove. Like, I wish it was on both hands, but I still really like the look of the wrapping. Like, any of the armor sets that have the wrapping, I've always been a fan of. The shoes, like, the wrapping around the shoes is pretty good, but the shoes themselves are sort of eh. But overall, I feel like this is a pretty good set. Like I said, I like the mount more than anything else. If you're going for the set, I mean, I guess it would be more cost efficient to just buy the whole set. But with this one, I feel like if you're just going to get the armor or the weapon, like, I would just pick one of those. If you're going for just one item. Because I really don't feel like the weapon works well with the set bonus that you get from this set. Again, that's just my opinion, but I really feel like they could have done a better job implementing something else that deals more with, you know, like, maybe some other aspect of it. It would have been really nice to see something based around the animal taming, considering this seems to be more of like an Artemis set. But overall, pretty good set. I could do without the weapon, or a different weapon. A lot of people have been wanting a staff, so it might have better have had a staff. But, I mean, it still looks cool, so if nothing else, you can use the weapon set, like the weapon appearance. Anyways, enough of me crapping all over the set bonus and stuff like that. That's going to do it for this video. As always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and share with your friends. Until then, I will see you guys next time. That'll be good.